We're back again, and we're very delighted you're back with us. So what I've been looking at and receiving, being aware of, is what is the bottom line in weight loss? What is it that we really need to commit to fall in love with, that will give us the results long term that we're looking for? And there are really two factors that I see. The first one is about food and what type of food allows the body to reach its ideal weight and maintain it. And the answer is very simple, and you've heard it hundreds of times from us, is whole food, plant-based. And additionally, what is really important is to become salt, sugar, and oil-free.
So you're not adding any to your recipe, right? Because it's there in the whole foods. We get the oil and salt and sugar that we need in the whole foods.
Yeah, we don't need to add any. And oil has 4,000 calories a pound. So it is way up there. And oil goes directly to our own fat stores. So if you're not able to lose weight, or if you're gaining weight, the first thing to be aware of is the kind of food you're eating. If you're eating anything processed, you're in trouble. The body doesn't metabolize it well. It goes to the fat stores and adds to them. But when you start eating whole food, plant-based, especially SOS-free, salt, sugar, and oil-free, you will begin to lose weight naturally. Your clothes will get looser, and you'll find that you can eat a lot of really delicious food. And as you drop the salt, oil, and sugar, after time, you will not believe what food tastes like. The taste buds change, and you have an experience with all food that is totally new. At least for me, it was. And so delicious. So that's point one. Are we eating in the way that the body thrives? Point two, and this is so significant. So what point two is, it's all about following those urges or not following the urges to eat when we're not hungry. So how do we not follow the urges to eat when we think, oh, I just want to eat something, or, oh, I should reward myself, or, oh, I deserve this, whatever we tell ourselves? The first thing is start becoming aware of what you tell yourself when you reach for food and you're not hungry. Because that's a key. You're in love with a phrase, a statement, or statements that aren't true, that aren't real. What we want to do is fall in love with what the body's wisdom asks us for. And so before we reach for any food, we just get quiet for a moment and see what the body has to say about it. And if the body says no, we follow that. It's our inner wisdom that will guide us to perfect health every time if we stop for a moment and listen. So we either fall in love with following the old habits, the old urges that lead us to a weight problem and health consequences for sure, or we fall in love with our inner wisdom, with what is our deeper knowing, our deeper intelligence that wants only the very best for us, that wants only the ideal health we were born with, and that we have a birthright to live every moment. So soon I will be 80, as I think I've mentioned before. And even I can't believe how good I feel. I don't have any pain. And I just, surprisingly, this year, I've begun to feel stronger and stronger. I don't know why, except that I am in love with eating whole food, plant-based, SOS free, and I listen to my body's wisdom. When I ask my body, do I need this thing that I think I need right now? And it says, no, have a glass of water. I follow what I get, and it makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference. I'm healthier, I feel, than I've felt almost at any time in my life. But it took that refinement of going to SOS free, to eating whole food, plant-based only, to not following old urges. It took up those elements. So 2 main points. One is the body thrives when you feed it whole food, plant-based, SOS free. And secondly, you want to fall in love with your body's wisdom. You want to really stop, get present, and listen before you follow an old habit and an old thought pattern to reach for food that you don't need, that the body doesn't want, or that the body will thrive on. And you will have amazing results in the way you look and feel.
Well, I like what you're saying about what we love, because love is where the power is. And people look at the way we eat and the way we live, and they go, oh, you're so strong. I mean, how do you resist all this stuff? And what's interesting is that we don't feel like it takes any strength at all to stay as clearly on the whole food, plant-based, SOS-free diet that we eat, because that's what we love. I'm saying that as you're saying that. It's beautiful. They look at us and go, you have so much inner strength. And it's like, inner strength? It doesn't feel like inner strength, but it is. Everyone's inner strength is their love, is what they're devoted to, is what they're in love with. And in our culture today, we've developed a lot of habits that have made it okay to be in love with things that don't feed us well. They don't nourish us, and they create health challenges and extra weight, which brings health challenges. So that's something I like in what you're saying. What I hear in what you're saying is it's about where we put our love. It's what we're really devoted to, because where our love is requires no effort really to follow.
That's true.
We're drawn into what we love.
And we are grateful for every moment of it. I am. I love cooking it. I love prepping it. I love eating it. I'm so grateful. I love even looking at it. It's so beautiful. We're putting beauty into our body, and it creates a beautiful body and health profile both.
Good point. Yeah, so if you're having health challenge, or have some extra weight you want to get rid of, you might take a look at what is it you're loving? What is it you're giving yourself to when you make those choices that are outside that guideline of whole food, plant-based, SOS free?
And also, if you want a free coaching session on how to connect with your body's wisdom and follow it and fall in love with it, we're happy to do that. It would be our pleasure to do that, to give you a deeper sense of how many assets you have in every moment to lead you to the well-being, the ultimate health, the beautiful, easy body that we each inherited and came in with.
Without a lot of self-discipline and willpower.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. They can be a no-brainer if we're clear on what we love.
Yeah, and today the recipes, there are two of them, are dressings that are SOS free and so delicious. One is a peanut sauce, and one is a date mustard dressing that's really good, made with balsamic. So those today for lunch, we're going to have whole grain, which is brown rice and oat groats cooked together. Yummy, they're very good. And then all kinds of veggies and chard, a lot of greens and cabbage, and a peanut sauce that goes on top that is below. So give it a try. It's really good, a really good one. I keep searching for better versions, and this is the best I've found so far.
Can't wait. Thanks, everybody. See you again next week.